Okay, one, two, three, four, five. Hello, everyone. Well, my name is João Malheiros, and today I'll be talking about AI again. Mostly, um, we're gonna talk a little more about integration LLMs with Ruby on Rails projects, and I'm gonna make a small comparison. You can say it like that on using Ruby LLM and Ruby OpenAI. I'm. Let's begin things like for those who saw the first episode, we talked about general concepts like tokens and context window and LLMs and everything. And today I'm gonna show this concepts in a perspective of development. So first things first, let's talk about using. I'm gonna start with OpenAI. OpenAI is simpler. OpenAI is, we can say that it's a little less ready to, it's a little less plug and play, and I think it's good for us to talk about it. So this is the OpenAI plus Ruby. It's a wrapper to OpenAI and everything, and it's really easy to install. We just need to install the OpenAI and require it on the where we are gonna use it. Just configure the client, and then we can just go. Let me show you this on the code itself. So I have this, let me see, there's no problem between those, but let's go. So I have right here the, not this one, I wanted the other one. Let me, just a second, this one. Okay. So here I have a sample Rails project with Ruby OpenAI. That the first thing that we are going to see is that it is on the gem file. So it's here. It's one of the things that we added and everything. Let me put it a little bigger. Yeah. And the idea for this project is just to, we're just gonna open a small prompt, grab the response, and see how many tokens we use it and everything. So the idea of Ruby and OpenAI is have a wrapper for the OpenAI API, and it's fairly easy to create an API on OpenAI to use it. But we need to do things using our hands. Like for example, we have here a prompts controller, which the only job that it does is to, this is somewhat ugly. Most of this was generated by ChatGPT to make it faster. But we create a client here. We fetch the result using the chat method, and then we fetch the information that we want. We are saving this on a table prompt to show it later. That's the easiest we can do. We can have the model here, select the model, we can select the role and everything. But the idea is just to communicate with the OpenAI API. And it works easily. Let me show you. Let's just put it on and everything. It's running right now locally, and I have a Rails project. Let's go to the first prompts.new. So I can ask ChatGPT anything, like, for example, I like the idea of asking, how did Julius Caesar die? Then I can ask it, and it's gonna bring me an answer. It says the model use it and the tokens use it. It's a simple communication with ChatGPT, but as you can see, this is fully done on Ruby code. I did on a controller, but let's think about doing it on a service. For example, I want for a specific part of my flow to use OpenAI's AI, use ChatGPT there. So I can put it on a controller, I can put it on services, I can put it on portals, I can put it on creators and other stuff. It's really easy to integrate that way because as you saw, I just need a client. I can have a configuration, but I just need a client, and then I can use the methods like chat and everything. That's the idea of Ruby OpenAI, and this is a simple integration where right now I have a Rails project that I can add something to ChatGPT. It's a simple interface for that. Oh, we can do more. Yes, we can do more because we can talk about tool calls. We can have follow-up calls where we can save the context and everything. But the problem is that we would need to do this by hand. It's a more complex job. When we compare to Ruby LLM, that is ready to, it's ready made. It's like I just want to start a project with this quick setup and everything. Ruby OpenAI is a little more simpler because really on Ruby LLM, I just add it to the gem file. I can generate a chat UI, a basic chat UI that they have it, and then I can have the full chat extensions on that. It's easier if I want just to okay, I just want to put a chat on my Rails application and everything, and I can configure it like I can configure the provider because Ruby LLM I can use OpenAI, Anthropic, and other models. They have the available models here, as you can see. And I can also do deeper stuff like I can use tools, I can stream responses, I can work with multimodal files, I can work with images and everything. What I did for this presentation for this talk here was just make a small project using only the generators from Ruby LLM. It was really easy to do it. I just added the gem file. I'm gonna show it again. Just added it to the gem file, the Ruby LLM, and the generators itself. They did most of the work. Like if you can say it here, all of these migrations were created by the generator. The UI was created by the generator, so I have a small UI for everything that I want to do, and it already saves what do we want. I'm gonna make the same question, and I'm gonna use the same model because I think that's interesting. And so I use it here, GPT 3.5 Turbo, and I use it 68 tokens on everything. I'm gonna do the same, but with Ruby LLM. I'm gonna put a new chat, and oh god, I should have copied the question. Let me just, I'm gonna go on the console and fetch it. It's easier. Like I'm saving on the, here, same question. Same question. And I'm gonna put on GPT 3.5. Let's fetch it. For default, this is the oh, here he is. This is the UI. It's not beautiful, but I didn't put I didn't put the window or nothing. Let's start a new chat. And then I'm gonna wait for the response, and it took me. That's it. And I put 14 input tokens, and I received 3 input tokens. Let's compare the answers. Let me. Do I have a small notepad here? Yeah, I do. Let's compare the answers. It's the same model, but here we can show like it can show how AI generating code is always different. And I wanted it to Don't remember how to do this. The other ones, let me see the response. See, they are fairly similar. I think this is interesting because uh, not it wasn't this. Um, oh god, yeah, it can be, but wasn't this what I wanted? It was to disable Copilot, not me disable it. Oh god, damn it. No, it's okay. So they are fairly similar answers, but they result in different token numbers because this one here below has 54 tokens and the one on the top only has 53. RubyLM already gave me context and everything, and I can ask follow-up questions. So I have already a simple interface here. It really is easy to use. And if I want more under the roof, I can. I want to put more things. I have the tools. I have the image generation. I have everything here on RubyLM. But for chat purposes, it's easier to just choose RubyLM to do this. Another thing that we can do, I talked on the previous episode was about LangChain that is way deeper and stronger. But for a simple chat like this, it's way easier to use this. I just wanted to make a small comparison and just show it how it's easy to integrate on your Rails projects because let's just, I don't know, maybe put something more than that. Like you see that RubyLM was easy to do. And if I show my controller, I don't my messages controller and everything was done by RubyLM itself. And we already have tool calling here and everything really ready to use it. I also have an initializer where I put my information and everything like what I want to use. But the idea was that is that it's easier than you think to put LLMs on a Rails project. It's fairly simple than that, and I don't have exactly more for today. I just wanted to make quick quick and to show quickly about these two gens. And I think that's it for today. So thank you everyone and bye. See the freeze.